The year is 2005. Major League Soccer is still finding its feet. Only 12 clubs exist. On the pitch, Nike, Adidas, Puma, Reebok, Kappa, and Umbro all battle for dominance, each outfitting different clubs. But behind closed doors, two men sit across from each other. Adidas America CEO Eric Stamminger and MLS Commissioner Don Garber have spent hours discussing the league's first ever manufacturing contract. On the table, a contract rests between them. A 10-year, $150 million deal. They exchange a glance, a nod, the deal is done. But this was just the beginning. Fast forward to 2017, the league has grown. The money has multiplied. This time, Adidas signs a deal 5 times bigger, $700 million over the next 8 years. And again, in 2023, soccer in North America has never been bigger. The World Cup looms. And for a third time, Adidas goes all in, $830 million for 6 more years. But what if Jersey Bird was at that table in 2005? What if we had shaped the future of MLS kits? Well, here's what we would have done. What's up, everybody? We are back with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro, trying something new, trying to be a bit more cinematic. So let me know what you think in the comments. But we have a different type of video today. We're doing what if Jersey Bird manufactured for MLS. So very quick breakdown on MLS. It is the United States top level of professional soccer, and it is a league-wide Adidas manufacturing contract. So all 30 clubs are manufactured by Adidas. It's been that way since 2005, and Adidas pays around $150 million annually for this deal. But basically the way it works is every single club gets at least one new kit per year. So typically a club will get a new home kit or a new away kit every season. So they'll get one new kit. Some of the bigger market teams, like if you look at Inter Miami, they'll get third kits sometimes. They were also one of the first to get the Tira 25 new Adidas template. They wore it last season when the rest of the clubs were wearing an older Adidas template. Third kits are pretty rare. Like I mentioned before, the big markets kind of get favored a little bit. So you'll see LAFC and the LA Galaxy are more likely to get third kits like we saw last year, but also Portland and Kansas City got third kits last year. So got to give Adidas some credit here. They're putting in a lot more effort, especially as soccer grows in the US in recent years. Even my home club, Nashville SC, we got a really nice away kit in 2023. Fully custom blackout kit. So let's get into our kit. Credit to Jakob for this design. One of our longtime designers. You've seen a ton of his work across social media. This one came from him, and honestly, it might be one of our best kits yet. We chose New York City FC to be the sample club for this kit design. And moving into our initial inspiration, we picked a pretty obvious topic, the Statue of Liberty. When I thought of this idea, I figured Adidas had worked with it already. Between one of the two New York MLS clubs, I thought it would be done already, but somehow it hasn't been done yet. And NYCFC has gotten a couple third kits in recent history, one referencing the Parks and a couple other special shirts. So I'm surprised this one hasn't come up yet, and it has iconic colors. So I knew it would make a great kit, and that's what we picked. First off, we needed our own league-wide template. Just like Adidas comes out with a new template every so often, we wanted to create our own signature template that every club in the league would use. And this is what we came up with. It's a raglan sleeve template with a bunch of different curving side panels and a couple more unique panels up near the collar. You can see the full layout here in Clo 3D. It's pretty complex as usual. We wanted something modern, something a bit more in-depth. So, this one works for us. Moving into the fabric selection for the kit, we are not doing a jacquard fabric this time. We are not engraving any texture into the fabric. We're actually doing the opposite. We applied a reflective texture to this kit. I believe the technical term is called embossing, and we haven't been able to do this yet in real life, but it is something I want to figure out from a manufacturing perspective, because it's just a great touch. A couple great examples of this would be the brand new Charlotte FC shirt with a subtle reflective pattern, and Belgium's 2024 Euro kits, another reflective pattern inside the fabric. Pretty subtle, but it adds just an entirely different element to the shirt. Here's the pattern layout we created. It consists of a bunch of different hexagons kind of stacked on top of each other, and we laid them out in the form of alternating spikes up and down. This is a reference to Lady Liberty's crown, the spikes on her crown. Here's how it looked once we applied it across the front of the shirt. Then we introduced a secondary color, a more brown copper color, referencing the original color of the Statue of Liberty, applying it to a couple of the side panels, 2 of the back panels, and those 2 panels up near the collar. Then we filled the rest of the panels in with green, except for these two side panels on the shorts. We went copper for those. Then moving into logo applications, we applied the crest, Jersey Bird logo, and sponsor in a metallic copper texture. Again, something experimental. We can't do this yet in real life, but it is something we'll definitely get to eventually. And this kind of sticks with that metallic reflective theme we have going. Moving on to the back, we applied a minimal crest logo to the back of the neck. And then we added the player name and number in a kind of unique font, almost like an industrial metal type of font. It's got some sharp edges. Again, kind of feeding into that metallic theme of the kit. And then we finished the kit with a couple more metallic finishes on the shorts. So that's everything for this kit. As always, if you have a club that needs new kits or any sports team that needs jerseys or apparel, start a project with us. Our designers will get to work. We'll create something special for you. I can't promise that all the technical features in this video will be available in real life, but we can make some great kits, so we won't let you down. Without further ado, here are the New York City FC 2025 special kits by Jersey Bird.